and welcome back to probably the last video of mine of 2019, and it is an Empties video. Pow, pow. Yes, I feel like these two pieces of hair make me instantly look Korean. I'm sorry if that is offensive to anyone. It's probably because I've been watching Hotel de Luna on Netflix lately, and I have been inspired by IU to do this kind of like wispy fringy business, but let me know in the comments if you like it, maybe. I am back with a Empties video today. I feel like I haven't done one in a while. I was doing it every 2 months and then I feel like I skipped the last couple, so sorry about that. But today I do have a few products here, some Japanese, some Korean, and some Western skincare products to go through. So if you want to know my full opinion after fully using up these products, then please keep watching. Hopefully 2020 will be a better year for me and my awkwardness. First up, we do have the Calbrand No Additive Foaming Face Wash. So the whole concept of Calbrand is that it is a range that is formulated for people with sensitive skin, and it is free from added colorants, fragrance, preservatives, parabens, mineral oil, and alcohol. I did do kind of like a quick review on my affordable Japanese skincare video on their milk cleanser, which I really like. So if you do want to see that, please go check it out in the iCard. Key ingredient is ceramides. So it is good for moisturizing and for your skin barrier, and apparently it's supposed to make a really nice, like, fine but gentle foam that isn't too harsh on the skin, so it works for people with sensitive skin. And I will say it is just kind of like a nice, gentle, lightly foaming face wash. After I used it, my skin felt fine. Honestly, it didn't feel dried out or itchy or irritated or anything, although I do not have sensitive skin. But it wasn't anything special. Like, it didn't feel very moisturized. It didn't, like, you know, change the look of it, brighten or anything, but maybe that's kind of what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be just a very simple, gentle cleanser. Although when I tested it on my pH levels video, it was a pH level of 8, which honestly isn't that bad, but it is not a low pH, just to note that. And initially I actually bought it for my mum, who does have hypersensitive skin, and this one still did not suit her. Honestly, I think it's good that it's free from all this stuff, which is awesome, but I did not feel like it was anything special. So just a very basic face cleanser, which you can grab at drugstores in Japan, and it is quite affordable. So if you are looking for like a gentle, simple one, that may be a good one to go for. The Nivea Creme Care Very Rich face wash. This is supposed to be kind of like a face wash version of their classic blue tin, is how they kind of market it. So it does have kind of the same ingredients that they use in the tin, which is lanolin and glycerin, which is just very like rich moisturizing ingredient. What's wrong with me? It does claim to be very moisturizing after use, but I do not think so, and it is probably because it is a pH of 9, which is quite high, and it does give a very good cleanse supposedly, but it does leave your skin feeling a little bit stripped and definitely not very moisturized as they claim. So I feel like it kind of does the opposite to what the whole like deal is supposed to be about. It smells exactly like the Nivea tin, so it does have quite a bit of fragrance to it. And honestly, it is nothing special. I actually probably do not like it and would not recommend. Just goes like opposite to whatever they're claiming. So I think that's, yeah, that's not good. False advertising. Next is the, ow, my legs. All right. Oh, I left my door open. Very well. Beauty of Joseon Silky Moist Cleansing Foam. I think their cleansing balm and their like dynasty cream and sleeping cream or whatever are very, very famous. I don't think as many people have tried out the face wash, which honestly probably a good choice because it's not that good. Honestly, I wasn't very happy with it. It is again a very average cleanser, nothing special. It is supposed to be like moisturizing with silk essence. It's got mulberries and mulberry roots, and it's supposed to help remove makeup off as well, but I don't think so. I always do like a first step cleanser, so I wouldn't use this to take off my makeup anyway, but honestly I don't think it's a very good makeup removing cleanser. And interesting that they claimed that it would be. It is supposed to create very fine bubbles and make your skin feel very silky smooth. Honestly, the texture is kind of interesting. It is kind of like slimy, which I am somewhat used to. A lot of Japanese cleansers have that same sort of texture, but this one was like really hard to wash off. I felt like you kind of had to keep rinsing to get it fully off, and it felt kind of like weird on the skin. It didn't leave my skin feeling very moisturized either. I never tested the pH, but maybe I can test it now. And it does have quite a strong fragrance. It's kind of like floral, kind of baby powder kind of smell, which I really don't like the smell of baby powder. I'm just not a fan. Ooh, so it's going green. So it's gone like a little bit green. Honestly, it's probably like an 8 or 9. So again, it's not a very low pH, which I didn't expect from like the way it felt on my skin. Yeah, I honestly don't have much good to say about that one. Probably shouldn't have used the whole tube on my face, but you know, we're still here, we're still alive, so it's okay. Next is an absolute cult favorite. Obviously, it is the Innisfree Green Tea Seed Serum. Now this one was kind of interesting. I did get it like a little bit ago, probably not a little bit, a while ago, and it is their #1 selling product, so I had to try it. When I first started using it, honestly, I was not that convinced. I was not that much of a fan, and I was kind of like, oh, I don't know why people like this so much. But I also think my skin was very unstable at the time. It was not having a good time, so I stopped using it in that time, thinking it was possibly this, thinking it was possibly a billion other skincare products, but actually it was just me and my lifestyle and like internal all that junk. And then after a while I came back to it, and honestly I loved it. It does make a difference when you use it consistently, like every day. It is a really nice light fluid serum that you can use in your AM and PM. It absorbs very quick, it smells nice. If you're after something that's like heavy or moisturizing or nourishing, that's going to give you more oil back to your skin, this is not the one. This is more for hydrating, but for someone like me who does have dehydrated skin, it definitely works really well. It is something that I would willingly purchase again as a nice kind of fuss-free hydrating serum, and obviously it's quite affordable and easy to get your hands on because it is Innisfree, so I guess there is a reason why it is their #1 selling product. Next is another serum. It is the CL4 10 Barrier Power Ampoule, which I did introduce in one of my videos a little while back. I can't quite remember which one it was, but I'll put it in the iCard. The whole range is formulated for sensitive skin as well. It does have amino acid ceramides, hyaluronic acid, squalane, allotonin, so it's kind of like this magical potion. It is soothing, firming, moisturizing serum that helps strengthen this skin barrier, which is really nice, and I was very excited when I saw it. I was like, oh, this sounds like really good for the skin. It is a very lightweight water-based serum. It glides across the skin, it absorbs very easily, it sits fine under makeup, so you can definitely use it in the AM, and then I would recommend it to being like a layering serum before your oils or creams if you are using it in the PM. Again, it is more about hydration, so it's not going to give you that much moisture or oil back to your skin. It was nice when applied, but I honestly didn't really see like long-term results. I was using it pretty much every day for like a few months, and I didn't feel like there was like a really big difference, but it might be something hard to gauge because like you can't really see exactly when your like skin barrier is like stronger, I feel like. But besides that, it is a generally nice serum to use at any time of day. The only thing is the dropper or whatever is very hard to use. It's like a pump like this, and you get such little product in it every time you use it. So honestly, from like halfway through, I was just like putting it out like that, which is kind of inconvenient. It is kind of hard to use. So if the dropper was a little bit easier, it would be a lot nicer. Out of the two, this is a lot more affordable, probably better for the price. Hopefully this is working magic more than this one just because of the ingredients in it, but it is hard to gauge and not something that I could like physically see very easily in that sense. I don't know what I'm saying, but okay. Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin E Mask, which honestly I have mentioned quite a few times on my channel already, but I finally used it up, yay. It does have vitamin E, niacinamide and adenosine, so it is a nice kind of brightening, glowing, smoothing sleeping mask. It is technically a sleeping mask, so I did use it in that way mostly, and I did couple it with a vitamin C serum. It does leave your skin very bouncy and supple and glowy, and all that good jazz at night. They do say you can use it in the morning, it's light enough and all that, and I definitely think you could, but personally I didn't really like to use it in the morning because it did leave like a little bit of stickiness to the skin, and I don't feel like it sat under makeup as well. The only negative I probably have is that sometimes it felt like it sat on top of the skin more so than actually absorbing into the skin, but it might just be like the combination of skincare or like other products I use with it. So that was the only thing I felt sometimes, that it did just like sit on top. But honestly, like when I wake up the next day, usually my skin was a lot brighter and even and very nice, and that's another product that it is easy for most people in most countries to get. Yeah, it is kind of like a classic, a good one, especially coupled with your vitamin C serum. Next we're moving on to Western products, and it is the Fourth Ray Beauty face milks. I have got two here, the matcha and the rose. I honestly freaking loved these. I was very impressed. I don't know why, but I didn't have very high hopes for them, but I honestly really liked them. So they're basically like an emulsion. They're just like a light lotion type moisturizer. I used it both ways. I would use it in the AM, and this would just be the only moisturizer that I use, and then in the PM I tended to use it before my cream, but it worked really well for both and sat under makeup fine too. I do love the texture. It spreads very evenly and it leaves your skin with like a really nice glow, even only using a few drops. I would usually just use like 1, 2, 3 drops on my face and just spread it over, and it would just leave your skin really nourished and glowy, but not like sticky and gross. So it was wonderful. Honestly, I did not feel like there was a difference between the matcha and the rose. Supposedly the matcha is more energizing, and it has matcha milk, rice milk, kale and white tea, and then the rose is supposed to be more like a soothing formula. So it had rose milk, argan milk, oat milk and chamomile. I guess I tended to use the soothing one when my skin felt a little bit more irritated, and besides that I used the matcha, but honestly I just like grabbed whichever one was closer, and I felt like there wasn't that much of a difference. And now they have so freaking many. Oh my god, they have like coconut and avocado and like turmeric and acai, and I would be totally up for using them. They're so cute. The colors are pretty too, and they're a wonderful size. A lot of people might say that they are too small, which yes, you will tend to go through it quickly, but I think that's like for me that's a good thing. When things are too big and it takes me too long to go through, especially when I have so many products to try out, they will go off before I get to use them. So I actually like that they're in small bottles, and they are super affordable. I would 1000% recommend these face milks. I really did like them. They're also good for travel with their size, but honestly I don't have much to complain about them because Fourth Ray Beauty is cruelty free and vegan as well. So anyone who's looking for a wonderful moisturizing product, then hit them up, hit them. Last product is the Garnier Hydrating Facial Mist with Aloe Vera, which I think they have two. They have aloe vera and a rose one. It is a no parabens, dyes or silicones formula, and it is 99% naturally derived vegan face mist. I honestly really liked it. It was very hydrating, very easy to use. The mist is actually fine for a Western product. I feel like Western mists are always like psh, compared to Asian ones. So I actually have some in there so you guys could see. Not that you can really tell, but it is actually a really fine mist, which is wonderful. Works fine over makeup like I have done now, and it is good to freshen up throughout the day as well. I tended to use it on when I was just feeling a little bit dehydrated throughout the day. It's a nice one that you can use basically at any time. And now my hair is wet and it looks like redonkulous. Yay! But the only thing I have to say is the smell is so weird. I don't know why they added fragrance. Like, the fragrance is part of the 1% that it is not naturally derived. It is an added fragrance, and it smells so weird. Like, I can't explain it. It kind of smells like cleaning supplies, like Windex, or like, it smells very artificial. That is the only reason why I wouldn't recommend it. Besides that, it is a very good product, but I just don't know why they added the fragrance. Like, it's just, I don't even know how to explain it. If you come by it, have a smell, but it's just weird. I don't like it. I don't know why anyone would like this fragrance. Anyway, you guys, I love you so much. Have a wonderful New Year's Eve and New Year's Eve. Hopefully I actually get this done and uploaded before the new year. Like, we'll see. But I hope you guys have a wonderful New Year's with your loved ones, and I will see you in 2020. Let's make it an awesome year. I'm ready to make it the best one yet. So I hope you guys are too, and let's have a awesome year together. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need to probably eat some food. Love you guys so much. Happy New Year. Yay. Mwah.